So just please, I urge you to use extreme caution as you start to clean up today. The storm surge threat, it is over. That was last night during landfall, but now the flooding threat becomes the rising rivers and the low-lying areas. Most of our rivers are expected to crest in moderate or major flood stage. This is a look at the current forecast river stages, and at all of the gauges across our area, pretty much all of them expected to crest in moderate or major flood stage, and not just cresting there, but possibly getting very close to or breaking records. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that. Luckily, like I said, Lee, though, we're not looking at additional significant rainfall to exacerbate any of that flooding. We will get a chance to dry out. The rain chance is really low today. I don't think we're going to see much accumulation with it. I think we're going to be mainly dry, and the silver lining is that it is going to be less humid out there for the cleanup process to begin.
Yes, and we need some time to dry out, because between the could possibly be the rainiest summer on record. So this will be, we definitely need some time to dry out. And it's still pretty gusty out there, as Amanda was saying, but it's by about lunchtime or so, we'll start to bring those wind speeds down, gusting between 20 and 25 miles per hour. So noticeable, but not a nuisance like it's going to be for the next couple of hours. And just that 20% chance of a quick shower today, we'll really start to notice that lower humidity tomorrow. And it's not much cooler necessarily, but when you have lower humidity, temperatures do drop into the 60s. So for everyone who has to spend a couple of days without electricity, without air conditioning, a little cooler breeze for you, allow it to sleep, easier to sleep at night, but it's not so hot. It is going to be warm and toasty in the afternoon, though. So if you're doing that yard work, if you're doing all of the cleanup, just remember to take care of yourself, take the breaks. We don't have any rain in the forecast through the weekend, just a couple of little stray showers both today and tomorrow. So we'll send it back to you guys, because there is at least bright sunshine coming back into our forecast.
Yeah.
That is certainly a bright spot, Lee. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn it over now to WFLA Now's JB Buno, who is live in the Stream Center this morning.
Yeah, JB, I'm sure you're hearing from a lot of
folks.
folks.
Good morning to you both, Avery and Chris. Let's get right into it here. And good morning to our audience that's been watching on WFLA.com, the WFLA app, and then YouTube and Facebook Live, where people have been chatting back and forth, sharing different damage reports, explaining what's been going on in their neighborhood. And it's been fascinating to follow some of that chat taking place. It's also been interesting, of course, to follow the submissions that people have been sending in on WFLA.com/reported. We have our amazing news teams that are out there in respective spots that have been hit very hard, but we can't get everywhere. So this is a phenomenal tool for people that are just waking up, assessing the damage, wanting to share what's going on in their neighborhood, down power lines, down trees. You can send it to the URL on your screen. You can also scan the QR code, of course. And let's get into some of the submissions that have been coming in just the last few minutes. I mean, these we are loading directly in from the most recent queue. So first up here, we have Melanie. This is from Largo, Florida. She says this is Ulmerton Road and Starkey Road, and a tree. So often do we see trees coming down on either a home or on a vehicle. This one is on that Mustang in the driveway. You hate to see it, but we're seeing tons of down trees in the area, just like you have been seeing from around the region on the morning show. Let's continue on here. This is Shelley. Oh my goodness. This is Northwest Hillsborough County near Ehrlich Road. I have family in this area, so of course I know this area really well, and it looks like that's a structure that not only is not where it's supposed to be, but has completely collapsed as well. Moving on here, these are just coming in the last few minutes. This is Laura showing just how Milton basically laughed at this tree, snapping it like a twig.
Wow,
I
nice.
mean, this photo might not do it justice. This is a large tree that has been broken in Tampa, Florida, right, of course, here in Hillsborough County. Karen saying, my goodness, this is Pasco County, San Antonio, a road completely destroyed next to the driveway. Just look at this damage here. This is pretty surreal, to tell you the truth. I'm seeing this for the first time.
I pushed the damn the rail out of the way.
Our team looking at these for the first time and sending them my way. Here's another shot from Karen showing what Milton did to this road.